What's up, everybody? I think we're back, and let me set the chat up. I want to talk a little bit about Emmanuel, and also we will talk at the end of this stream about the baby. Big update for Noel. I believe it was, Noel. What year, guys? His mother's been arrested. They took off to India. They killed that baby. Took off to India. That baby had some disabilities, too. She was caught. Even Cash Patel posted about it. So we're going to talk about that at the end of the stream. I think it's amazing that they got this horrible, horrible mother that fled to India and is a baby killer, and she's caught. She thought she got away. She fled with all her kids and her fiance after this kid was killed. So we'll talk about that at the end. But apparently there was chaos last night. Cinema posted this clip. We're going to take a look at some other clips too, but he had posted this clip. Cops called 3 times. All out chaos outside of Emmanuel Haro house. I woke up this morning and I saw he had posted this like 2 hours ago. I'm like, damn, this guy doesn't sleep. I was like, dang. And I was like, but he captured this clip, this live
Emmanuel's home. We have some video of the aftermath. I want to go ahead and play that video really quickly, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Make sure you can check out Cinema Shogun. Check out the drama.
Cost you $2 in gas, dumbass. Real fucking hard not to die. You make a lot of money.
Hey, you want to hold the mic? Here. Hold the mic so we can all hear you. Okay, our zoom in capabilities. So what happened today? What happened? What happened today? Why? Why are you so mad?
Uh-oh.
Are you in on it? Do you know where Emmanuel is? Are you in on it? Cause you sound angry.
Now, people, did anybody watch this? I see some of you guys said that you watched this happen live last night. Did you watch what happened? Why did this happen? You know, because I was watching this, I didn't understand what the context was. I understand that they're neighbors. Are people just messing with them just to mess with them, or did something happen? I guess the neighbors are starting to get like frustrated and annoyed. I hear Dolly's out there too. What happened to Dolly? Because somebody tagged me in one of his live streams. He was out there, and I went to go click it, and the video was private. So I was like, oh, did something happen? What happened?
And you live across the street. You sound like you did it.
Oh,
you sound like you're the #1 suspect right now. Okay, I'm over here trying to help, and you're out here. What's in the grill? What's in the grill? What are you cooking? What are you cooking? Oh, you like that, huh? Oh, let's see. Oh, now we know. You admitted it. Oh, you admitted it. You admitted it. Let's see. Open up the box. Open up your box now. Open up your box now. Let's see. Show us. Show us. Oh, you're going viral. Let's see that dick. Oh, it's not. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. That's what she said. That's what she said. Well, you're the one that said you like what you like. You like what you like. It's fine. Open up your box now. Can we see it? Let me see it. You burned your hot dogs, bro. You burned your hot dogs, bro.
So this just on face value, because for me, this is where the video starts. This is messed up. It is kind of messed up just to be messing with a neighbor like this. I would be annoyed too, but I don't know like what happened. Some people are saying he came out, he was annoyed that they were on the street. I don't know. They're straight out saying that he's involved or he killed his baby or whatever, you know.
Let's see. Let's see. Show us them hot dogs. Show us them drop.
Ooh.
Show them drop out hot dogs.
You need the wax or you want the wax, bro?
Chat didn't like the neighbors wanting peace in the streets. Streamers were loud. Dolly handed off his phone to a mom and she taped her kid running up to ring the doorbell. Streamers antagonists the neighbors.
Oh, you see. It almost reminds me of the Brian Laundrie when they were outside of the Laundrie's house and stuff like that. A little bit where things got kind of carried away a bit. Not everybody's gonna be nice when you're coming to the neighborhood and you're recording and streaming and you can't even step out your house and people are knocking on your door, ringing your bell. Not everybody's gonna just smile. Oh, okay, no, it's no problem. Some people are not gonna react the way you might think. You know? So, I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying. This guy came over as the guy was talking to the YouTube, TikTok people that was there and started yelling and was only making things worse and cussing at them.
Oh, you went from
Yeah, that's a big deal. They're basically accusing him of killing that baby. That's a
hot
huge
dogs
deal.
to prison
Seriously, Cal City 2.0.
politics. I know where you were at. You went from dick and hot dogs to prison politics. Okay. All right. You okay? Well, you were out here and you didn't say all that. Okay, so am I. Okay. This is Emmanuel's neighbor. This is Emmanuel's neighbor. What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you
Quentin
say?
Simon too, yeah.
Emmanuel Haro. Emmanuel Haro. Wow. 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 That's what you come back when I say his name? That's what you come at me when I say Emmanuel Haro? Wow. Wow. I was actually here because the house burned down. Your neighbor. I was hoping I thought it was your house. Thank God it wasn't. Yeah, I was... Bro. Let me see what you're cooking. Let me see what you're cooking. Let's see. Open up your box now. Chorizo, kielbasa, smoked sausage, summer sausage. Hola. Hola. Hola has entered the chat. Yo, that was funny to you, huh? Hola. Let me hear you say it. Let me hear you say it. Let me hear you say it. Hola.
I don't understand the point of like targeting the neighbors. That I don't understand that.
Oh, Spencer, that's you. Ha! Hola. H-O, that's you. Hola. Today's episode has been brought to you by the letter H. Hola. That's you, ho. Who'd you beat off, what? Who you beating off tonight? Is that what you said? Wow. No, I know you're not. I know you're... Oh, they turn off your lights, bro. Sorry about that. Need some light? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm a bitch, I know. I know. Okay. Alright, dog. Emmanuel Haro. Alright. Dude. Alright, I think that's enough. That's enough. Gracias. Thank you, bro. Sorry you guys had to see Moscow. I tried to suppress that motherfucker like 2 years ago. I tried to take him out, but every now and then, motherfuckers make the homie come out.
I follow you. This guy, you're awesome, man. I follow you every night, man.
I'm not that awesome, bro.
You do.
I get angry just like everybody else. I just try not to show it, but today this motherfucker made me show it.
No, I like it. You're the truth. hey, you're the truth.
I'm gonna come over here in the light so I can get my followers. I can give them a brief recap as to who this guy was. Thank you, bro, for the water, by the way. So, if you guys were wondering who this person that came out here talking all that papas was, we were out here doing a report for Emmanuel, and he's a neighbor. I guess he's been upset that the media and the community, as you see, we're all out here, and he's frustrated because it's 10 o'clock at night, and I don't know if I guess he has a job, maybe. He says he has no kids, so I know it ain't the children. He's just frustrated, and I get it, but I think that this is one of those instances where, trust me, bro, I have cancer. My ass hurts from a biopsy I did 2 days ago. I only ate half of a burrito today. I'm on chemo, and I took like 30 medications. My mood is crazy because I'm on steroids, and I'm like, this isn't even me, bro. Maybe that's why I'm so invested, because these medications got to me. Bro, Meds. I could be home right now, and I don't even want to be there. I don't want to be nowhere. I don't even want to be here. Trust. I'd rather be, if I had my way, honestly, I would be on a vacation, and I'd rather be at Casino Morongo, honestly, and I very well might still. I very well just might go to the casino, bro, but this Vasco just came out of nowhere because he was mad.
That dude was out harassing the streamers prior to this, and pulled a gun on a female TikToker the night before.
Wait, you said that dude was out harassing streamers prior. You talking about the neighbor? And pulled a gun on a female TikToker the night before? I don't know. I'm telling you, somebody ought to be careful with this shit. So not everybody's gonna be play the same way. You know?
And then he wet me. And then he called the cops.
He wet him?
He didn't, but we did. But whatever. And then he said, and now they got the homie on him, and he's like, he thinks we're gonna pack him out, bro. If I wanted to pack him out, you'd have been packed out already.
Ooh.
Straight up. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to fight Emmanuel. Look at my shirt. This shit doesn't say who wants to fucking run it. This shit's where's the baby. And so I apologize that I had to take the focus away from that, but honestly, that was fun. That was fun for me. Every now and then, you need a good old-fashioned shouting match with another idiot, from idiot to idiot. In this case, I prevailed. I was a bigger idiot today, homie. Trust me. And it's because I'm on medication, so you win by default. You win because I had mood stabilizers. You might have too, but whatever, homie. That's what happened there. The vato came out, and I'm sorry, but he sprayed me in the face, dog, and I didn't get mad. I actually thanked him because at that point he became my friend because it was hot. And then thank you to the homie. He brought me a water, so thank you for that. And
homies out there, look at that.
Know that the real reason we're here is for Emmanuel, and I'm sorry to the neighbors who are frustrated, but guess what? So are we, bro. So are we. Not only one, but there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions and millions of people who want to know what's going on, and it's like, it's not even about me, bro, because trust me, I wish I was somewhere else. And then this fool, he's where he wants to be, and he's still mad. How are you where you want to be, and you're mad, and I'm where I hate, I don't want to be here. And here I am, I should be clapping on you, bro, and then maybe that's why you got what you got. Because, like, dude, I'm hangry. So sorry about that. Anyway, this is the reason why we were here, you guys. And
okay, so I'm just kind of curious what Cinema had
about this whole situation and about the argument and all of the drama that's going down. I understand why the neighbor is frustrated, and I'm not trying to be mean by saying this, but for some reason, the neighbor reminds me of, like, what's his name? Pete from a Goofy movie? The whole, yelling at the neighbors and stuff, because it could be a while before something happens in this case. And when I say something happens, before an arrest happens or something like that. So I imagine these people are going to be outside of Emmanuel's.
Yeah, it's going to be a while ride. Here's some clips, too,
Hey, dude, check it out.
This might be what little context what happened.
Check
this out.
You know what I mean? This is my
shit.
fucking house.
Okay.
You're making shit stink worse.
You're making it worse.
No.
Well, then do
This is
something
it.
about it.
You, buddy.
Well, then do
You got
something
nothing
about
better to
it.
do.
Well, then do
It's
something
not my
about
business.
it.
It's none of your business.
I meant
It's
that you
nothing about it.
also, like
You're
I
making shit
said,
stink worse.
your breath stinks like shit, homie.
You don't know that this motherfucker's guilty? He probably is, but it's none of your fucking business.
Fuck you,
Oh.
homie. How about that? Fuck you.
Get a life,
Oh.
homeboy.
Oh, yeah, get a fucking
life,
dick.
homeboy.
Go fucking have your island suck your dick. Maybe you'll be happy, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. You're
Yeah, go get a
fucking
fucking blowjob.
You're making shit stink
Go
worse.
get a fucking blowjob, bitch.
I'm a fucking faggot.
Yeah, get the fuck up.
Oh.
You're making shit
Go have
stink
your hideout suck your dick, homie. You need a head right now. You find God in your life. Yeah, fuck
What?
you and your
You need head, and you need God in your life. Okay. Holy moly, what a mess! This is what was happening last night. I didn't know all this crap was happening. Oh my gosh!
Your kids are at home asleep,
I
bitch.
got kids, motherfucker.
Okay, well, fuck you then.
You're making shit stink worse.
Good,
I
fuck
don't need
you,
you on my
fuck
fucking
you,
block.
motherfucker. This little kid doesn't have that option, so I'm sorry.
Get a job.
Motherfucker, I made more than you, bitch.
Oh, I bet you
I
didn't.
bet you I do.
I bet you didn't.
I made more than you,
You're making shit
motherfucker.
stink
Ha
worse.
ha.
Boy, you're getting a hold of
Man,
yourself.
Emmanuel, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
motherfucker.
I'm so sorry, bro.
No, you're making shit stink worse. Nobody needs
Zoom in
none
on
of
this
this.
motherfucker.
Nobody. All your listeners, nobody.
Yeah, I'm a nobody.
No, I said nobody needs this.
And I know they
not
don't.
them, not you, not us, nobody.
Emmanuel does.
Manuel will get his justice, homeboy. Let the fucking cops do their job. You're not doing it.
Yeah,
You're making shit stink
You
worse.
sure the fucking help
You're
me.
making shit stink worse.
Go to your house. Go home.
No, you get the fuck away from my house.
Go home.
You're making shit stink worse.
Go
You're
home.
a grown fucking man.
Shut the fuck up,
Fucking pussy.
bitch.
You're making shit stink worse.
fucking-
You
you're-
don't want to make this a personal issue, homeboy.
Well, do
I'm
what
no
you want to do,
punk.
motherfucker.
You're making shit
Do
stink
what you
worse.
want to do, homie.
Dude, I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah,
Like
you're a
you
bitch.
are, right,
you're a
homie?
Fucking, you're a fucking
You're not my
bitch.
fucking homeboy.
Yeah, use your constitutional right. If you want to be, you want your constitutional right, but I can't have mine.
Idiot.
You want your constitutional right, but I can't have mine. Emmanuel, he don't have it. Here.
Let the
Here,
cops
dog.
do their
Here.
job. No, let the
you,
cops
bro.
do. I don't need it. I know who he is. I live here. I live here. You're making shit stink worse.
Man, your fucking breath stinks like shit.
They'll fuck you. Trust me. They'll
Have you
figure it
looked?
out. Let
Have
them do
you
their
looked?
job.
Have you looked?
Have I looked? I live here, motherfucker.
Did you
Have I
look?
looked? I don't have to. I'm not a cop.
Oh.
I don't need to. Get a
Yeah,
job.
you also ain't part of this community, obviously. You also ain't part of this community.
Whoever this you sucks.
Man, you're a bitch. Your Hannah pussy sucks, homie. Go eat that. Motherfuckers ain't talking all that shit, bitch. Fuck you, bro. I'm sorry you had to see that was Moscow. Moscow has entered the chat. Hey, that was some bitch ass shit though. You can flash me. Shut up. Your mama's pussy stink, bitch. Shut up. Bill, bro, I can smell your breath from here and you're 30 yards away. She's a weed. Come over here, dog. What a sleep. Take a melatonin, homie, and chill. You want some Yeska? I got some Killer Kush. This report has been brought to you by Killer Kush, homie. Smoke weed every day. I'm gonna end this live, Holmes. I'm gonna end this live.
Wow. Okay. I see. So it was a lot of drama last night. Holy moly.
You're more worried about showing me the fact that Rebecca doesn't have a black eye on the 6th because I posted her on the 3rd. The 3rd. This report that word has been in.
I don't know if it's copyright.
Tell
Is
me a
it
big ass
copyright?
you, Walt. Fuck you too, Holmes. That's my constitutional right, you fuck.
I don't know why everything has to be music with these TikTokers.
I'm in my space. You're
Oh, okay. I'm in mine too, homie, but you have a problem
Oh,
with
I guess music doesn't matter over there. That's why.
that. Okay, well, thank you, Deputy. You can go now. Deputy, you have been a civil servant. You may leave now. Thank you. Deputy, you may leave now. There is no problem here. Your services are no longer rendered. Sir, your services are no longer rendered. There's no problem here. You're the one making it worse now. Just leave. He was in the property until you came. We had got him back in until you came, so you made it work, Deputy. And now this motherfucker's barking.
How did the cops make it worse? They came out there to make sure everything's okay. Somebody probably called the cops. They're gonna investigate.
Like a chihuahua. You're a fucking chihuahua, homie. Yeah, I'm older than your mama, punk.
You have kids. You can
Yeah, if you were my kid, I'll beat your
Police
ass.
need to
Yeah,
shut
you
the
ain't got no
road
They
down
might
to
have to,
just
yeah.
residents.
You probably
End
fucking
it.
like it in your fucking, I don't know, your spinkster.
No, I will.
You like it in the back. You wipe from the front to the back or the back to the front? Do you wipe from the back to the front or the front to the back? Go to your backyard, son. Sir, you inserted yourself into the conversation and you got roasted like a black marshmallow. Bro, shut your ass up, man. You over here trying to use the Constitution as your personal fucking rule book. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, I don't know. I bet you I know more rights than you. I know. Yeah, bye. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, goodbye. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah, nah.
This is gonna be crazy, bro. And this is just the beginning. This is gonna be like every day, I guess, until something, you know, gets.
Hey, goodbye. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, goodbye. Nah, 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 nah.
Damn.
Nah, 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 nah. Hey, goodbye. You just got roasted in front of God and everybody. God bless America. God bless America when you get a good old-fashioned roasting marshmallow up your white, pasty, cachete clappers. Yeah, go back to your Amazon Prime naughty list, bad boy. Go back to your Amazon Prime naughty list, bad boy. Come on, go back to your Amazon Prime naughty, you nasty, filthy lint licker. You stinky McStink face. You lingering lint licker. Yeah, I get paid. I'm getting paid big time. This is gonna hit me like at least 1,000 for sure tonight. You lingering lint licker. What are you cooking there?
This guy is so FCK.
Oh, you're grilling. What are you?
It is kind of annoying too. I don't know. Maybe in the moment, I guess he had 4,000 people watching. I guess in the moment on TikTok, maybe it's. I guess for them it's funny or something. It's a little cringe to me. But I had heard a little bit. I didn't know to the extent of all the craziness last night. And there's clips all over, I guess, TikTok about what happened with the neighbor drama. That is crazy. That is crazy, man. Let me do this too. I guess we can move on from that. I wanted to show, was it this one? Yeah, this is, somebody tagged me earlier. We talked about this yesterday and we showed some of the pictures. But the baby's sister.
And his criminal past, absolutely hair-raising.
We don't have to play this whole thing.
The number of children that have been moved out of the Haro home into the custody of others is nothing short of alarming. Let me take you back for a moment. Baby Emmanuel was reported missing last Thursday. His mother, Rebecca Haro, claimed that a stranger approached her from behind, said, "Hola," and then knocked her unconscious. She says when she woke up, baby Emmanuel was gone, right there in the parking lot, gone. But according to investigators, Rebecca's story didn't add up all the way. Rebecca refused a lie detector test, and both she and her husband have stopped cooperating with the police, the authorities say. To be clear, there have been no charges filed against Jake or Rebecca Haro. And Jake's attorney insisted right here on this show last night that his client, Jake Haro, is cooperating, despite that statement from the police.
And let's stop there 1 second, too, with the whole cooperating thing, because yesterday there was an update from officials, the police, and they had said that we know the community is deeply concerned about this case, and we will continue to provide information to the extent it does not jeopardize the investigation. Our investigators have followed up on reported sightings of 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro, but he has not yet been located. While Emmanuel's father has retained an attorney, if the parents choose to work with detectives, we welcome their cooperation. And that's interesting because they're saying, yeah, we're cooperating. We're cooperating. But to me, it's like in this message, it seems like they're saying otherwise, not really fully cooperating. They also talk about the fire that we watched the other day and that they have no information indicating that the fire is related to Emmanuel. Okay, so let's go back to the other thing here.
Suggesting otherwise. Tonight it is Jake's past, however, that is becoming a lot more worrisome. Yesterday, we learned about his felony child cruelty conviction, the one that put him in jail for 6 months back in 2023. Both Jake and his ex-wife, Vanessa Avila, pleaded guilty to the charges, and tonight we have learned that crime was committed against his own 10-week-old baby girl, a child who survived but suffered horrendous lifelong injuries. We've got photos of the child, and I should tell you that the family has given us permission to show those photos, likely as a warning about Jake Haro. But I do want to tell you this. When we show you those photos, they are quite disturbing, so fair warning in advance. Here is the little girl in her hospital bed, 10 weeks old. She is recovering here from several fractures to her ribs.
That's crazy, man. I mean, that's horrible, right? We saw some of the pictures. I think this video has some other extra pictures on here, but this is just crazy.
Her skull and to her legs. She is also recovering from a brain hemorrhage. This little girl was eventually removed from the Haro home, and she was adopted by one of Vanessa's cousins. That cousin has cared for this little girl and even renamed her. Her new name is Promise Faith.
And we talked about this the other day. There was a Facebook post that had these pictures and the cousin and Promise. We already actually talked about this, but
according to the cousin,
I think it was yesterday.
Promise is now 7 years old. But take a look at
that. Yeah, these are. I haven't seen all these pictures. These are new pictures to me. So I was like, let me just play it on the live. That is highly alarming. This is what the father has done to this baby.
According to the cousin,
look at this.
Promise is now 7 years old. But take a look at this picture. The damage that she suffered from those injuries was permanent. Promise was left blind. Promise was left unable to walk. Promise was left unable to talk and unable to swallow due to strangulation.
Wow.
We are told
how's this guy out? I guess he served his time. I forgot how she said how long he was locked up.
This cousin that Promise has 3% brain function, that Promise needs a feeding tube, and that Promise will need round-the-clock care for the rest of her life. So let's just contemplate this as you see these pictures. Jake Haro, who beat this child, received 6 months in jail.
That's what I don't understand. How you can do something like this? It just doesn't make any sense to me. How you can just like beat a child, disable them, and just serve a little bit of time and get out. How? And then be allowed to have other kids. Like, how does that, like, what?
And probation afterwards. The same cousin who adopted this little girl, Promise, also took in Jake's oldest son, who she says was born with fetal alcohol syndrome. That child was named after his father, Jake, but the cousin also renamed the little boy. His new name is Carlos. And now this same cousin who has taken in 2 of Jake Haro's children, one that Jake Haro beat into a lifelong condition, another that was born with fetal alcohol syndrome. Now this cousin is caring for a 3rd child removed from the Haro home just this week. A 2-year-old child.
The 2-year-old. We talked about the 2-year-old. I don't know how you could do this shit. There's people that get in trouble for truancy. They don't take their kids to school, miss a couple days, and you're all kinds of shit. This guy beat this child's baby. Not even, it's a baby. Beat a baby. And then you got another one with fetal alcohol syndrome.
Into a lifelong condition. Another that was born with fetal alcohol syndrome. Now this cousin is caring for a 3rd child removed from the Haro home just this week. A 2-year-old child was taken out of Jake and Rebecca's care. I'm joined now by true crime digital creator Abby Escobar, who spoke directly with this cousin who has been caring for these children. Abby uncovered these incredible details. First and foremost, I am just I don't even know what the word is. Apoplectic,
you're right, Hopes. You're right about that.
devastated,
That's true.
angry, all of the above. That these 3 kids have had to be moved out of the Haro home, and yet the Haros still had children living there. Let's just start right there, Abby. Child cruelty, a prison sentence, and this little child was left with lifelong incapacities. How is it that they still had kids?
I don't get it. It is such a huge injustice. I mean, they practically killed that child, and here they are just living their lives like nothing even happened. How is that fair?
Well, and it's shocking to think that there were 2 other kids at least. And I don't know if there are more, but Jake Haro Jr., renamed Carlos, and now this 2-year-old baby, not pictured on your screen. This is baby Promise, who's now 7, but another baby that's 2 years old that has been moved into the cousin's care, and of course, baby Emmanuel. How is it that the authorities allowed children to live in this home? Are we getting any answers?
Yeah, you would think that any children they had would have immediately been taken by CPS just because of the history. But no, they were allowed to remarry, have more children, and nothing happened. I mean, this little girl actually...
go ahead.
I was just going to say, this little girl has to fight every day just to stay alive. And they're out like nothing. It's just not fair.
And I'll tell you, it's hard to tell from some of the pictures we're showing. It's hard to tell, but Promise, again, who's now about 7, has some of the same facial features as her little brother, Emmanuel.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people have wondered, was Emmanuel beaten the same way that Promise was beaten so as to have rendered him with those same facial features? Do you know anything about that?
So I don't, but I've been talking about this on my TikTok and my Facebook, and there have been a lot of comments saying things like that. People noticing the similarities. It really has to make you wonder.
Well, all of it is just sort of unbelievable that these kids still lived in the home after this little child, Promise, was rendered in this condition from the beating she received from her father, according to the cousin. Let's talk about the cousin, Vanessa Avila's cousin. And let's remember, Rebecca Haro is the woman who is claiming that her baby, Emmanuel, was taken from her when she was hit over the head. Her husband, Jake, was married to another woman, a woman named Vanessa Avila. She also pleaded guilty to the beating of baby Promise. Why is it that this cousin feels it's so important to get this story out and to get those pictures out?
Well, I think that she feels that justice wasn't served the first time, which, I mean, it obviously wasn't, but she hasn't told me directly, but she has made comments to the point of, if justice would have been served the first time, then this wouldn't have happened to more children. So she's personally affected by this.
Does this cousin of Vanessa Avila believe the story that the Haros are telling on TV in this clip right here, where she
face
says,
with peeking eye emoji, red heart emoji, red heart emoji.
Where the hell you been? Hope you're good, man. Damn.
He was gone. Please help me find the babe. The cousin doesn't believe it. What has she told you?
Absolutely not. Excuse me. She said that when she first heard the news story, it just broke her to pieces. She immediately had a feeling, as I feel most people have. I mean, the story just doesn't really make very much sense.
Yeah, the police have said it doesn't make sense. They put out a statement that her stories don't add up and that they believe foul play is possible. They've taken cadaver dogs to the Haro home. There are reports that there were some kind of digging activity at the Haro home as well. In the meantime, just knowing now about this history, about these 3 other children now living in Vanessa Avila's cousin's care, how are those children now? How is this cousin, and I understand she wants to remain nameless, she's also putting out a plea to everyone, please stop. Don't come to my children's school. Reporters showed up.
Oh, Lord, please. Yeah, I can see people doing that. Yeah, the other kids, oh, Lord, please don't hunt these kids down.
How
leave the cousin be unless she wants to talk. Let her be.
Is this cousin, and I understand she wants to remain nameless. She's also putting out a plea to everyone: please stop. Don't come to my children's school. Reporters showed up at her children's school. I mean,
reporters showed up at the kids' school. What are they? Oh.
How are they managing through all of this?
The kids, they're wonderful. The cousin has provided these kids with such an amazing life. She and her husband, they love them. They take wonderful care of them. The children are happy and they're well.
I mean, Promise has to have round the clock care and a feeding tube.
Yes.
She's unable to feed because of the strangulation reportedly. It's just, that is an enormous amount of work that they are putting into the care of this poor child. I just don't understand how it only yielded 6 months and also yielded a father who was allowed to come out and still have 3 children in his home. That's the part I don't understand. Are there any other details that this cousin shared?
Well, she said that Promise, they were told that they didn't think she would even live a week after this happened, but they have done everything they can for this little girl to keep her going. She's got the tracheostomy tube. She has to be suctioned frequently so she doesn't choke on her own mucus. The feeding tube. She can't walk. She can't talk. She's blind. It's just horrible. But I mean, she said that Promise is her miracle baby, and really she is. It's amazing that she survived that. 10 weeks old.
It is, but just tragic that she was, condemned to a life like this because of the acts of her father.
Absolutely.
If all of the cousins reporting,
he gets to
is
remarry.
accurate.
Yeah. And then he gets to remarry and have more kids. And there's no intervention. There's no concern. And now a 7-month-old baby is gone. I just feel like more should have been done.
Here we have this, this report at 10 weeks old. I mean, at 10 weeks old, a newborn is so helpless and so tiny can do so little to upset us, except, create just the utmost joy to know that anyone was capable of creating that much damage to a 10-week-old. I dare say I am very concerned about baby Emmanuel and what might have happened to baby Emmanuel, but it's starting to look more and more suspicious.
Yeah, none of this sounds good. This is, I don't know, man.
Okay, I'm gonna make a video about this because.
Oh yeah, let me do this first before I forget. I know Rachel mentioned it a few times in the chat. On the theater, I guess he's the person that posted this video. He got a video, I believe, of this is video from the Bada store surveillance, shows the time frame on the theater from 7:44 p.m. till 7:54. I saw SF did have something to say about this. Let me mute just in case. I don't know we got copyright with that, but. Okay. Around 7:47, Emmanuel's mother reports being attacked and knocked unconscious. Is that supposed to be her car there, the white vehicle? So the time frame from 7:44 p.m. till 7:54 p.m. I think the criticism that SF had, I think he said it was like fast forwarded or something, but. Oh, the vehicle leave right there, I guess. Yeah, the vehicle's there. Yeah, the car backs up. We can't see from the other side of the tree. Oh, is that her? Or I don't know. They're saying she never got out of the car in the comments. It appears that someone gets out of the car on the passenger side, and you see the window roll up. Hard to see. Okay. That's the video everybody's talking about. Fire Photo Girl has been posting as well about this story. She lives out in Cali. Yesterday morning at 8:30 p.m., I followed up on a lead in the whereabouts of missing baby. A week prior, the couple was reported spotted carrying a baby on the hip, pushing a stroller with another child in the Do It Best hardware store in Beaumont. The father was reported looking to buy a large Zoll, but they didn't have it in stock and left right after that. The store has not confirmed this. If it is true, that means baby Emmanuel could have been spotted alive at this time. The other thing, too, I wanted to show was SF talking about this video that we just saw. It was a great get by the creator who obtained a surveillance video from the store next to Big 5 in the Emmanuel Haro case, but it's a shame it was altered by playing it at 4 times speed while the timestamp advances in 2-second increments. The purpose of surveillance is to show events exactly as they occurred. Unaltered, it could have reliably shown the sequence leading up to the dispatch of the initial 2 units at 7:47. Once altered, it cannot be relied upon. You lose critical details such as person's gait that help with identification. Maybe he will post the full video. I don't know. And let me see. Oh yeah, let's see what she has.
The video that was released for the surveillance footage that seems to be going viral right now.
Yes.
The SUV is not her car. That's
what Hoax just said.
The type of car that she was in. It's a truck. You can see the bed's different, and I believe they were in a newer model too. This is an older model, so it's a little bit more beefier. She was parked all the way over at the end where that.
And her truck is not gray; it's white. What they're saying.
That small little tree is next to the address on the side. That last parking spot is where she was parked. The video shows the parking spot all the way to the left. It does not show the parking spot, and the video before with the employees even states that they don't think it picked up where she was parked. So you guys can argue with me in the comments that he said that that's where it was. That is not her vehicle. She is parked all the way at the end. Her story hasn't changed where she was parked. There's candles and everything out there right now where she was parked. That's where we did the prayer and everything, in that parking spot. That is not next to the door. The door is all the way over here at the very end of this parking, literally where my thumb is. This is where the door is. Over here, it's right next to that. You can even see in the video a little pillar like the one that's right here underneath the address is over there in the front. She was not parked there. That is not her vehicle. The vehicle she was driving is like the truck below. Okay, I'm gonna make a video about this because The video that...
Okay, so they're saying that's not her car. Yeah, the footage released literally doesn't show anything. I mean, it's interesting that it's cool that he went and got that video, but they're saying that's not actually her or her vehicle in that video. So that video was talked a lot about yesterday. I didn't cover that yesterday, so today is the first time I'm talking about the video part. But people are saying that's not at the actual vehicle. People are stating that's her car and how she didn't get out. I don't know if they see it's her running into the store. I don't know if they see it's her running into the store. SUV, not her vehicle.
So thank you for tagging me in the video of the lawyer. It took me forever to find that actual clip. It's from KCLA, Channel 9 News. I don't know if that's local here because I think it's CBS News for us, but it took me forever to find it, and I did find it. And I'm just going to say the lawyer should stop talking. He should stop talking to the press. It is said in that clip, per their lawyer, well, per Jake's lawyer, that police showed them footage from Party Pantry. So it's not Marlene's Jeweler, it is Party Pantry that shows Rebecca falling. That is all he said. And then he said it corroborates her story. You should have said if there was another person in that video footage with her. Because right now, all that it looks to the public is she was falling out of her vehicle. So that is huge. The police have not released this information. He did this interview yesterday, 18 hours ago from right now, is what it says on their website. The police, their response is they're keeping information close to not jeopardize the investigation, and this is moved to a critical missing child case. I'm just going to let you know that that is really big. So I wish that they would give us more information, but I also understand that they can't give out too much. I did post a video of Jake at the probation office. People are saying it's the probation office, but it says it's juvenile court. I don't know, and I can't confirm what he was there for, but I do know he went to the juvenile court building. I also have a video from a follower of Rebecca leaving the investigation, like the interview room. Her black eye does look darker. I'm going to try and get it and screen record it to post it to you guys, because that just struck me as a little wrong too. I mean, I'm not a bruise specialist, but my bruise is usually dark and then it lightens up. So I want to show you guys this. It's in the same spot, but I'm going to show it to you because I thought that was strange. But whoa. He also in that interview said that they dug holes randomly in their backyard. They brought cadaver dogs there. They turned over their phones, cars, passwords, everything to police, which is strange because I know at FNN he was out there, and from the video footage, so maybe they've done it recently, I didn't see any holes being dug, but he said that they didn't find anything. So I do find. And
so as far as the holes, SF had posted about this as well, and he had said that Jake Haro's attorney claims law enforcement dug holes in the backyard. Some creators are also reporting this based on the lawyer's statement, but it's not true. I scanned the property yesterday specifically for signs of digging, and there are none. Lawyers lying. This was like some more footage that SF Investigates did. You can find him on X, formerly known as Twitter, where he's been posting this type of stuff over there. Oh. So that's the drone footage from above. High quality. All right, so that's that there.
I find that strange because that means that police were out there with like shovels digging holes, not any excavation equipment. But he said that they did not find anything per that interview. So I'm really interested on how this case is going to play out into the rest of the week and into the weekend. Tomorrow will mark 1 week since he has been missing. 1 week. At the end of the video, he does say that they have the tip from Kern County, and he's asking investigators to really dive into that. All I know is that investigators said that they have the tip, and that's all that they're giving. So this case is taking a wild turn based off of what the lawyer's giving people. Interviews of what he's giving. Wild turn. So I'm very interested, and he keeps pushing and saying that they now in one of the interviews he said that he can't go out because he doesn't have reliable transportation. I was reading that in a news article, and they're asking the public for their help. We're showing up to help, but at the same time, the parents should be showing up just as hard as we are. If you don't want to seem like the suspect, get out there and show up. I will update you as I get more information, but thank you for everyone that's bringing me these news articles, because I'm telling you, I have not seen that on my news at all. I don't see it on my social media at all. So that was a little wild, and it was a little hard to find too. I had to deep dive in to find it. But the video surveillance footage is from Party Pantry. Sorry, I was confused. It's a liquor store that's been here for quite some time. It is literally, so where it is across the street. Sorry, the sun's in my eye. Across the street, but it's across from Big Lots. So their camera is probably pointing as an angle to get their parking lot, which would be a direct angle into where Big 5 is, because it's like, this is Party Pantry, this is Big 5. It's a direct angle into it, and right next to it's an abandoned bank, which used to be Citibank, and now we use for haunted mansions and stuff in October, which they are setting up too. I did see when I was at Big 5 previously that they're setting up for their haunted maze for October. So I'm sure police probably got footage from them too, because they put cameras out as they start their setup. So I would be interested if we have even different angles of what they found at Party Pantry. So that is all that I have right now. There's been no other article from our local law enforcement released. If there is, I'll let you know.
I don't know.
But this case is starting to take a big turn from what the lawyer is giving out. So thank you for tagging me in the video of the lawyer. It took me forever to find that actual clip. It's from KCL.
Okay. I wanted to just listen in a little. Well, before I do that, Action Eye News posted this yesterday. I think it's the same guy, but he said there's been claims that supposedly police may have found some clothes in a dumpster a quarter mile from the home, but I don't know if that's confirmed or if that's true or anything. But I've seen the local people talk about it. It said that the sheriff's deputies searched a dumpster located approximately a quarter mile from the Haro home in Cabazon, where 7-month-old baby was last seen being reported kidnapped. The dumpster is also located at the apartment complex where Emmanuel's grandmother lives. During the search, deputies recovered baby clothes that investigators believe may be tied. So they haven't confirmed. Let me just play this video.
All right, guys, so we are down here on Ramona Street right now. I'm down here with Gino with Fox 11, and then we have Court TV is here as well. We did get an update just a while ago, guys. The police came out to this location right here and searched this dumpster, found some leads, guys, and they also found some baby clothes that possibly may be linked to the missing Emmanuel. It's not confirmed yet. The police department kind of went hush-hush on the matter, so they're not releasing anything at this time. But we did have have cameras that are over here on this house. We tried to go through the footage, but the lady does not remember the password, so she's not able to pull any of the information up. But this dumpster looks like it's just been recently dumped, probably today. And all we see is just a bag of trash and some gummy, crazy-looking panties from somebody, not related to the situation, guys. But we do know that the sheriff's department did come down here around 10:30 last night. They were here for a while. They were tearing this dumpster apart, and they did get some leads, and they did have sightings of some baby clothes that possibly may be linked to Emmanuel. So they're doing their investigation on that right now, and then we're going to roll up to the house in just a second, take you up there.
That's crazy. So I wanted to see if he had anything to say. Let me just skim this a little bit.
Over the railroad checks.
Oh, those are the people.
So that's the identity we do have on them. And like I say, we do have a family member that recognized the guy right there carrying the blue and white, and the backpack on the back of him stated that that is her brother and his girlfriend.
What?
So we do have identity on them now, so I'm sure the police are definitely working on that. They will definitely get them, I assure you guys. So that's that part right here. And why don't they separate Jake and Rebecca from each other and make Rebecca would start? That's what I would say, Jill, and they definitely need to. Yeah, he's not Rebecca's brother, guys. He did in this video. There's no remorse. There's no crying. Like people say, if that was my child, you couldn't stop me from crying. So it's just, and like I say, something's fishy with their stories, guys. There's a lot of holes in their stories, and people can see through the baby or the bullshit. It's more than want to hold off on all the baby clothes and smell them as a mom. Exactly. But that's all the updates that we do have right now, guys. We will be out here covering more reporters on these teams out here, including KESQ or KEQS or whatever. Now we have
Okay, now I was just kind of curious to see if you had anything on there. All right, let me just so I wanted to cover. Oh, before we move on to the next little topic, I wanted to just mention this too. Thank you for the super chat, Brown Sugar. If Emmanuel has been gone longer than they've reported, what prompted the so-called parents to report him missing? It's hard to say. Oh, IMC, thanks so much for the 10 gifts. And I think I missed one of your gifts the other day when I transferred the stream. So thank you so much, IMC. Appreciate that. And Rebecca, they're saying yesterday she was brought in for questioning. She was brought in for questioning yesterday. So that's a picture there of her. Now, this huge news, we're going to talk about a separate story, but it's an important story. And in the beginning of this Emmanuel Haro story, when I've mentioned it a couple times, it's made me think of this child, this missing child, and the mother that took off, ran to India. Because this child...
If Emmanuel has been gone longer than they reported, I wonder what prompted the so-called parents to report him missing.
It could be a lot of things. I think it could be like the pressure coming. Because when Noel, what ended up happening is the family started looking into and reporting something's going on. Give me 1 second. Let me do this here. Let me just update this. Actually, I can play this right here.
His most wanted list last month. Noel's body has never... Thank you for joining us. I'm Cynthia Aguirre, and tonight the FBI announced a major development in the case of little 6-year-old Noel Rodriguez Alvarez from Evermond in Tarrant County. After years on the run, his mother, Cindy Rodriguez Singh, has been arrested. This is a major development after she was added to the FBI's most wanted list last month. Noel's body has never been found. Two of our reporters who have covered this case extensively join me now to bring us up to speed with what happened today. Adriana de Alba and Scoop Jefferson. Adriana, we'll start with you tonight. Walk us through this big announcement today from the FBI.
Izzy, it's a major announcement. I mean, people have been waiting for this moment for nearly 3 years. It's been a while since Cindy Rodriguez Singh vanished. So this announcement came down today from the FBI director, Kash Patel. It came down this afternoon, and he announced that there has been an arrest. Cindy Rodriguez, she has been on the top 10 most wanted fugitive list for less than 2 months. That announcement came on that she was a top 10 most wanted. That happened in July, around July 1st. And the reward for any information leading to her arrest was raised at that point. So we know that this happened out of the country. We don't have confirmation that it was in India, but the way that message read from Kash Patel, it does sound like this may have taken place in India. We know that there was deep partnership between the FBI, law enforcement in Texas, and law enforcement in India. And that is where the family had vanished. If you remember that moment when we saw the family leave from DFW airport, that was more than 2 years ago. We see Cindy Rodriguez go through security with her husband and with their 6 kids, no Noel in sight. And Izzy, at that point, that was the last time we saw her. That's the picture there. They vanished at that moment. And we know that they boarded a flight, and eventually that flight got to India. And we don't know where they've been this whole time, but they've not been seen ever since. So we know today there has been an arrest.
And I want to talk a little bit more about that arrest, because as of right now, we don't know specifically where Cindy Rodriguez Singh is, correct? We don't know if she is still in India, if she has been brought back to the United States, if she's on her way back, correct?
That's right. We don't know. We know that she will be brought back and she will be prosecuted in Texas. But at this point, we don't know if she's on U.S. soil. We don't know if she's going to board a flight to come back or if she's in India. So her whereabouts at this point unknown. The FBI pretty tight-lipped about this operation at this point. We just know that she is now in FBI custody.
And what about the husband, fiance?
And will be brought back to the U.S. for prosecution.
And the minute we got this information, Adriana, I called the Department of Family and Protective Services, the Director of Media Relations out of Austin, Marissa Gonzalez, and she did issue a statement. She said that DFPS has been in close contact with the FBI about what comes next for Ms. Singh's children. We don't have any additional details to release at this time, but sources within DFPS do tell me that per DFPS protocol, when and if there is a court order, the 6 surviving children will enter foster care when they return to Texas. I want to go back to little Noel because the Rodriguez family did have a prior history with CPS, which is why Noel had a foster mom, and you got reaction from that foster mom today.
I did. And let's keep in mind that Noel has other siblings in the U.S. right now that were no longer in Cindy's custody. So I won't speak about where they are due to privacy. So we want to respect their privacy. But we do know that at one point, Noel was in a foster home for a little over a year. And this family, they loved him deeply. They spent holidays together. They said he was a sweet little boy. At one point, police did put out that they learned Noel's mother had described him as monstrous and problematic. Yes. But I've talked with that foster mom, and they loved Noel. He was a part of their family, and they've been broken ever since they found out that he disappeared. They want answers and they want justice for this little boy. So I did talk with his foster mom just as soon as we found out. She was home, and she picked up the phone, and she just was screaming. I mean, she just was elated. Her words were 2 years. 2 years I've been waiting and hoping that there would be an arrest and that this would hopefully lead to some justice for Noel. Her birthday just passed. His foster mom's birthday was just yesterday, and she said that this was probably the best gift that she could get, is knowing that this gets them one step closer to hopefully some justice for little Noel.
Absolutely. That is the best birthday gift she could get. Again, wondering what would be of little Noel, whose body has never been
So this story makes you think a little bit about Emmanuel Haro. I thought about it a couple of times. You look at this here real quick. Noel Rodriguez, 6 years old. He was diagnosed October 2022, diagnosed with chronic lung disease, speech delay, estropia, and other developmental issues. Was last seen alive. Then October through November 2022, Cindy allegedly began referring to her son as evil. I was going to try to pull up a picture. Let me see here. Hold on. Here we go. Let me get this picture to show you guys. Hold on. Okay. So she began referring to him as evil, saying he was possessed, and reportedly deprived him of food and water, even hitting him with keys to prevent diaper changes. Also, she reportedly claimed that she sold Noel. For those that have been following me for a long time, we covered this story drastically, but she had claimed supposedly that she sold him. That turned out to be not true. A lot of inconsistencies and lies. And then March 20th, 2023, after family raised red flags, Texas CPS prompted a welfare check by the Everman Police Department. Cindy falsely told police that Noel was living with his biological father in Mexico. Who remembers that? So then they went all the way to Mexico. And they spoke with the father, interviewed the father, and the father said that's not true. The father said that's not true. And just 2 days after the welfare check, Cindy and her husband, Arshdeep Singh, and 6 other children boarded a flight originating from DFW to Turkey, Istanbul, and believed to be continuing on to India. Noel was not on that flight. So Noel is believed to have been dead for a significant amount of time. Things started to get hot because CPS started knocking on doors. Families started reporting things, and they took off. Now, on April 2023, cadaver dogs detected the scent of human remains under a newly poured patio and in a shed on the family's property. While nobody was recovered, suspicions of foul play escalated. On October 31st, 2023, a Tarrant County grand jury indicted Cindy on charges of capital murder and 2 counts of child injury. And she was added, July 1st, 2025, she was added to the FBI's top most wanted fugitive list. And the reward jumped to $250,000. And August 20th, she was arrested in India. So great job. Great job by law enforcement. I'm kind of cool or interesting that it was on Kash Patal's radar. I mean, he is the FBI director, but they put her on the top most wanted list, and they got this bitch. And that's me putting it nicely. The whole story is twisted because I remember she was staying with some guy, some old man that was letting her live there for free. I think he was simping, and I think he was in love with her, so he let her live there for free while she had some type of husband or whatever. And when they walked into her apartment, I'll never forget. Let me see if I show you guys real quick. They walked into her apartment, and there was Santa Muerte stuff all over the place. Her place was in the back of the house, on the property. Santa Muerte. And Santa Muerte has kind of been a running thing on this channel. Like, oh shit, Santa Muerte. Let me see, Santa. Oh, wrong channel. Hold on. That's my clips channel. Santa Muerte. Check this shit out. Might be kind of loud. Let me see.
Ooh, yo! Santa Muerte! Bro, Santa Muerte!
Santa Muerte. All over that place.
What's going on here? What in the heezy?
What? All these like, let me see, where's the apartment? Here it is. They go into the apartment, and the whole place Has Santa Muerte all over the place. This is the same case. Odd. I don't know who she was worshiping to, who she was praying to. Crazy.
I remember. They finally got her.
So she's finally caught, finally arrested. I'm glad. I'm elated about that. Big news. Big news. Body has never been found for Noel. Sadly, body has never been found. Crazy. All right, and I think that's it for now for the afternoon. I just wanted to cover those updates. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. The old man had a new porch built. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully they find out with this Emmanuel Haro. And who knows? I guess the streamers will be out there. They're probably out there now, out there today and tomorrow, tonight. I don't know if there's going to be more drama out there. Drama for your mama. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Peace. Adios. Thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Turn the bell notification.